Welcome back to the show, everyone. In the last episode, we beat the shit out of some racist asshole in prison. Got him all nice and bloody. But then we also found out that little brother, whose name I don't remember or care about, signed up with McQueen, the evil rich dickhole. So, hopefully we can resume movie. I just caught that. They really are taking themselves seriously. Anyway, let's see how Andre deals with this shit.
Just retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream.
Raymond.
And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head.
They are skinheads.
But yeah, like, these bare-knuckle fights are kind of fun in the game, and I kind of wish they either had
hey, he's being coached by the guy you beat the shit out of yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
And this guy's got many racister tattoos.
So this asshole is trying to headbutt me.
Does he have any?
And he just punched me in the dick.
Does he have any facial tats that look like lightning bolts?
Although I've already really fucked up his face. I don't know, I guess we'll see in a minute once I finish him off. Wow, he is doing a lot of power shots. And he's doing inside punches, which means the counter is to stay a step away and use straight punches. Like that. Ow.
Looks like you're bopping him.
Come on, get out of the ropes, me. Ugh. Anyway, what I was saying in the last episode was I wish this game had some of these alternate modes. Like, it's not like Fight Night doesn't have any licenses other than the fighters. Like, they don't use the actual boxing associations. God damn, this guy's tough.
You are getting some crits on his face, though, and he is bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding heavy, but
like a bitch.
I mean, I'm not going to be able to deal with him if he lands one of those heavy shots. Especially if he lands it clean. But like, there we go. Maybe I need to do some combinations. But yeah, I wish they had some of these other modes too. Like, in one of the WWE games, in the story mode, like, the whole thing was about how the bad guys, the heels, were changing the rules of fights to make them harder for you. Like, there was one fight against an old wrestler named MVP, and he wanted, the storyline was that he wanted you to prove how awesome you were at wrestling. So whenever you fought him, you were at an automatic disadvantage. So, like, when you pin him, you have to get a 5 count. But when he pins you, he only has to get a 3 count. It makes total sense in the world of professional wrestling. But, like, that mode wasn't available outside of story mode, and it was a little disappointing.
Oh.
It would be kind of neat to have, like,
handicap.
unbalanced rules. Yeah. It'd be great for an actual fighting, like, if you wanted to face your friends and wanted to handicap whoever the better player was. Make it more fair.
If this guy had bolts, he doesn't have them anymore.
Bolts?
Lightning bolts.
Oh,
SS.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, you read that article, right?
I don't believe so, actually.
It was about the meth trade.
Oh my god, yeah, he is jacked up.
No, wait, it was the heroin trade, I think.
Are you talking about a cracked article?
Yes.
By the way, that choppiness is not your video, it's mine. That's from the game, it's not the capture either. Yep, those... Jab straight is called the 1-2. And it is very efficient against this asshole. Anyway, so what about the...
This guy got into selling heroin and then into selling meth, I think, or he left the game before he got into selling meth. But, like, in the middle of it, he got, like, Aryan Brotherhood tattoos to make him look harder, and at one point he earned his lightning bolts, which I think you have to like stab someone.
Yeah, I remember that article. Oh my god. I think I just removed... Oh god, he does not have a functioning orbital bone anymore. Anyway.
Stay down, bitch.
He's thinking about it. Now there's no ref counting. Wow, this dude. My god. He's definitely probably the gang's bruiser or something.
Yeah, he was probably the guy who fucked up your arm.
Oh yeah, he probably was one of those guys. Jesus. You can see my stamina's dropping because of all the punch. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that did it. But,
You shattered his shattered bones.
Yep. Yeah, he started moving immediately, which usually means he's not going to actually stay up on his feet.
Come on,
there
dude.
we
Your
go.
face has been punched into sand.
He is Hamburger.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. Way to be. Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
That guy.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready. Whoa. He just had a fight. He ain't had time to rest. I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now, or there's gonna
That's
be
their
serious
leader.
problems. Okay?
That's the
Fuck
guy
it.
you fought, and that's what started this shit.
Let's go.
So, I forgot about this too. Alright, so apparently I'm fighting this guy with limited health and stamina.
Punch his
Woot.
cunt face down.
Well, since he's at full health, I can't, like, go all out for him. But I'll just keep my combos going. Because if I start throwing super heavy punches, especially if I miss, it's just going to wear my stamina down.
Ha! You got one on him. Keep it up. You got this. Don't get cocky, but keep it up.
I was going to say, I'm critting on the jab, which isn't really doing much for me, but it's still my best bet.
He's already crying.
He sure is. It only took like 4 punches and I opened him up. Ah. Whoa. See, when they get rocked like that, you have unlimited stamina for a few seconds, which is why I go, like, kind of balls out, but then you have to back off because your stamina starts getting worn down. Come on, dude. Come closer. What's wrong? You little bitch.
Is it on your face, period?
His face period?
Yeah.
Did you get that from Tumblr too?
No. You got some heavy flow, dude. Do you need a liner?
Wow. We're actually seeing his good side now because I fucked up his left side more than I have his right. He
Oh,
actually
good.
looks
You got a
fairly
fresh
healthy.
canvas.
Ow.
You're both covered in his blood.
Oh yeah. Ow. Caught me on that one.
Oh, look, it's already starting to go.
Come on, dude. See, there I threw a couple heavies because he's clearly on the ropes. No pun intended. Although that phrase came from boxing, but anyway.
Oh, you
Let's
missed.
not miss me. Holy fuck. I'm pretty sure he didn't have much of a left eye.
Stay down.
Looks like I don't have much of a left eye either. Oh well, Andre will heal. Chicks dig scars and America has the best patient-to-doctor ratio in the world. I missed one of the lines.
I served my full sentence. I lost my youth. I lost my career. I lost my dream. Now what?
Bagging groceries at the Circle K.
I think he actually does have to bag
Baby brother got
groceries.
me a
Or...
job as an assistant trainer.
Oh, never mind.
Listen for the bell, man.
Relax. Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see.
A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond? Andre, you remember Mr. Franco.
Andre.
Mr. Franco has retired from the force. Works for me now.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre.
Bitch.
I'm sorry the way things worked
No,
out
you
for
fucking aren't, you lying piece of
But
shit.
I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away.
No, you haven't, you lying piece of shit.
We can't afford distractions.
Fuck
I hope
you.
we can count on you to help your brother.
Fight me in the desert.
Yeah, the game does a good job about making you hate the villain. Like, I do like
Good
that.
just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym.
Wow, Megan
Put
hasn't
your weight in
aged
your
a
lead
day.
foot. Turn your hips more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
Thanks for the advice.
This gym's got a reputation. I can't have people looking in here seeing me slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting. I like you just fine, Megan. Always have.
Wonder how long he was in the joint. I mean, if he supposedly lost his youth, I'm curious how many years that is, especially since Megan, again, has not aged a
I
day.
was gonna say, how long is a boxer's career?
Boxers can go for a while,
never
actually,
liked
especially the
Mason
ones who don't
Brooks.
take too much damage.
What the fuck was that, Brooks? You're supposed to be sparring. Oh, fuck you, has-been. This shit wasn't low. Fuck you know about it anyway. You ain't even a fighter no more. Why don't you go clean some toilets or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right,
Bitch.
bitch. Go clean them toilets. Yeah, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
Get out of the ring, Raymond.
Dre,
What you doing? Raymond, get out of the ring.
See what I mean? The writing might be a little hackneyed and cliche, but it is good at
First to score a knockdown wins.
well, that should be simple. Especially since he's fucking super aggressive. Anyway, but yeah, the game does, the writing does a good job about making you hate the villains. Just because they're so douchey.
Yep.
Man, I am critting like almost every one of those left uppercuts.
Speaking of douches, I've been reading a lot of petty revenge stories.
Like
online.
legit revenge stories or
legit
like fan
revenge
fiction?
stories.
Okay.
This, like, apparently in Chicago, I wouldn't know, I've never been, but like, there's this problem where you clear your parking spot and then you go to put your shovel away and then pull your car into it and some douche has already taken your spot.
Wow. Oh god.
Like, parking real estate is apparently pretty bad,
Yeah.
and nobody wants to clear their own fucking shit.
General infrastructure is always bad in the United States.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care so much about keeping up with the expanding population, which is why half of our bridges are about to break.
Yep. And the problem with the way corruption works, you get a million people who want their kids to half-ass a job for them because it's cheap.
Wait, what?
As far as infrastructure goes,
What are you talking about?
like, capitalism is built on corruption, basically.
I
what's-
see what you're saying.
Incompetence is built from corruption. Our infrastructure problems are most likely because someone hired a shitty, cheap worker to do work they obviously could not.
Right.
do
Or they
properly.
just don't want to spend the money on an obvious problem like the Flint,
Yep.
Michigan water situation.
Yeah, shit like that.
Which, for those of you who don't know, if you live outside the States or basically outside of the Midwest, what's going on is the people of Flint, Michigan are drinking toxic water.
Yep.
And they're drinking toxic water because those who are in charge of Flint, Michigan refuse to spend the money, which apparently equated to only $100 a day, on
An anti-corrosive agent.
right, and that's literally the only problem. And it's like, that's $36,500 a year, but you're talking taxes.
But that's $100 I can sit on.
Exactly, and given that the mayors and the mayor and the other people on the city council aren't exactly in the poorhouse, they can fucking afford it. So, that is what it is.
Yep. Rich white old assholes don't care about the poor.
Especially, well, yeah, that's part of it.
Or any of their constituents, to be honest.
Flint, Michigan is super poor, but it also doesn't help. In fact, it hurts radically that apparently the city officials knew the water was toxic months or even years before they admitted it, and they spent that time telling people it was safe when it was not safe.
Apparently, this all started because they decided to switch over to using the local water source.
Instead of paying Detroit, right.
Which flows in from, I think, Lake Huron? No, wrong spot.
Which,
Maybe?
the Flint River?
Yeah.
Well, I know that the Flint River was so bad that apparently many people in Flint just always assumed it was poisonous and toxic and polluted.
Yeah.
Without even having to bother running the test.
And they switched to that water.
Yep. I mean, it may have even been cheaper if, instead of buying it from Detroit, it may have been cheaper if they had spent the extra $100. But instead they didn't, and now they may or may not have a bunch of lawsuits on their hands.
Oh yeah, this thing reeks of class action.
Well, the problem is, I don't know if every country is like this, but the United States basically has a law in the books that says you cannot sue a city or the government unless the city or the government allows you to sue them. So if Flint wanted to be a douche, they would just say, oh, you can't sue us because we made an honest mistake.
See...
Democracy.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Yep, we beat up Brooks, but we've already gone past our 15 minutes, so we will talk to Megan and discuss more corruption in politics or something in the next episode.
Can I finish my original story, though, first? It's real quick.
Okay.
Apparently, in Chicago, this guy shoveled out his area, then put his shit away, went to go pull his car in, and when he got back, this, Cadillac was in his spot. So he just, filled a bucket full of water and dumped it on the Cadillac. And then every once in a while, he'd come back and he'd dump some more water on it when he saw chipping around the doors.
Wow.
You like my parking spot? You can have it till spring.
Wow. I guess we'll talk more about petty revenge, too. Oh, yeah, that was the original topic. Anyway, we might even approach the original topic next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you tomorrow for another episode.